Hello, my name is Marlene Vasquez, and I'm going to be talking about one of the passions that I have, which is soccer. But I have asthma, so it was a really hard thing to struggle with. While having to go for soccer, my parents didn't allow me to get into it until I went to the doctor, and they told me that soccer would be really good for my lungs. And so I signed up in 7th grade to be able to get into it. The whole soccer experience was amazing, honestly. The whole team and everything, all the people on there were amazing. Many of the people on the team were super good. They had already practiced soccer for almost for their whole life since they were little all the way to 16 years old. They've gone through a lot. They went to into different courses into for the soccer thing, and it was my first time ever playing soccer. So a first time person going into the training and practicing and everything, and having to go for the tryouts for the first time and ever. We had to run so much in the whole experience, and somehow I barely made it in one of the last persons, which was incredible to find out. But one of my friends didn't make it, which was kind of sad, but she was one of the practice people to help. But throughout the whole thing, I met so many people, and a bunch of my cousins got in, and around for 2 years I was able to play soccer, which was amazing because I was one of the captains for the soccer team for the next year, which was amazing because I had just one whole year. I already had I had so much experience from the coach and everything. It was so much fun. I made many friends throughout the whole soccer thing. Even though my friend wasn't able to join the team, she was always there right by side, always helping me. At least when I didn't have a partner, she was always there. Now it always made it much more fun having her right there to see me able to play, and having her help me throughout the whole thing on how to do, because she knew a bunch of soccer. She knew way more than me, which I would have loved having her on the team with me to be able to play with me for reals and be able to play on her whenever we had a match against another team. It was an incredible time I had with everybody, and I wish I could do it again. Next year, where my friend was actually able to get into, she got into it. She was a really good player because she improved on her skills from the coaching before. Sometimes my asthma was a struggle because we usually had to run more than 5 miles. I'd usually start wheezing, and it was really hard to breathe, and I had to have my inhaler on me the whole time whenever I had to run the miles around the place. But since going to MEC, I had to get out from going into soccer because they don't have any sports at the school, and I'm more into my education, and I'm learning way more about myself than I did. And I really wished I could go into soccer again because it was so much fun to be able to do a sport and be super healthy. I felt so healthy just going all over the place and everything, seeing all the people, and I remember. But now, honestly, I want to go into, I don't have enough money, or my parents can't really drive me to Greenville in South Carolina, where there's actually a stadium where they teach kids called for the team Pachuca, which I really wanted to sign up. Maybe my dad wants me to sign up, but we barely have any of the money, and my parents don't really want to drive to Greenville to leave me there. But I hope someday I might be able to play soccer in university or college. So yeah, that's one of my passions, and I wish to be able to go into soccer one day, or go into a team that would be really fun to play with another team.
Do a bunch of stuff. She wasn't like that. She came from Mexico.